I'm joined in studio by the band Pulse. Good morning, lads.
Hello.
Hello.
And I had a funny feeling that I was going to meet you guys again because I came across you at the Press Factor, as they called it, a few weeks ago. Can I come to... I've got David, I've got Donald, I've got Nathan, and I've got Carl. If I come to you first, Nathan. Which one is Nathan again?
Yep, me.
Nathan, just go back over that particular competition because it's worth mentioning before we go on to the one you were here with me today for. That was a fabulous night in the Press.
It was, yeah. We heard about it. The girls were just like kind of handing out posters and stuff like that, and we heard about it immediately and just decided to go on for it. And we had a great night. There was a huge turnout there. Yeah, it's really good.
And the charismatic frontman was David Maguire, who's beside you there. David, you enjoy yourself on stage, don't you?
Oh, well, I can't really sing, so I decided to jump around on stage a lot. I just think that half the performance is like what you do on stage. You can't just sing on stage. You have to really throw yourself out there, and I think that's why
But I stepped off the stage, David, and I said to myself, like, the front man has the charisma, the band are sort of, they have the look, and I said to myself, and Trace is here from the FDYS, Trace, I said, these boys, I just, when you get a feeling, I'm going to these things for years and years and years, and I said, there's something going on here. Trace, something has gone on for this band, Pulse, since...
They have, yeah. We're involved with Youth Work Ireland in the Irish Youth Music Awards, and part of our job in FDYS is to support and do a selection night to get a band to represent Wexford in Dublin in the end of April. So the lads came along to the selection night and I suppose in a way blew everybody away and are now going to represent our Wexford in Dublin on the 24th of April. The prize is particularly good, but the whole day, this whole particular competition is about involvement for all the young people. They've now they did a selection gig or a fundraiser gig last Friday, and that they organised that themselves. They've got a team together, so it's not just the four boys. They've about, I suppose, 15, 20 of them all together are now a team, and they're going to get them to Dublin to see how we can do in Dublin.
Yeah, brilliant. Donald, which one's Donald? How are you, Donald? Four young guys, you could be out doing all sorts of development. Instead, you're channeling that energy into music. It's something that you've obviously put a lot of thought into, is it?
Yeah, we must be the right type of teenagers.
Yeah, said humbly and honestly.
Yeah. Humble basis here, yeah.
But as a group, how long have you been together, actually?
Since about last summer was when I started to get a bit serious and started practicing every weekend, so...
Yeah. And prior to that, were you doing solo gigs? Had you been in other bands or what?
No, we just messed around. We just like to jam at Nathan's house every weekend. Sure, it's just fun.
Yeah. And for you, we got Carl as well. I haven't come to Carl yet, have I? Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, Carl is beside me here as well. For you, Carl, what's it all about?
Well, I just enjoy the music. Like, I enjoy playing. It's one of my favourite things to do is when you're playing on stage. It's a buzz and it's good. And just the thought that when you're writing music, I've been playing guitar for around 4 years now, and just the thought that when you write something, you can actually let people hear it. It's great, and obviously, it's something good to do with your friends, and it's something that gets you involved with something, like, if you feel like you're part of something when you're in the band,
and you feel that team spirit amongst you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're all great friends anyway because of the band, but I feel like if it wasn't for the band, we wouldn't be half as close as we are now, kind of.
Now, put me on my misery straight away. It's nothing like the Glee Club or that awful...
Oh, God, no.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
No.
Oh, come on, boys.
Any song on that show is basically tabooed for us,
Yeah, so you're far removed from Glee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Far.
Can you just tell me about the influences on you, David? What sort of music? Because from there we'd probably gain where you're heading. Are you Kings of Leon? What direction are you heading?
We have hundreds of influences. Like, we very varied. Like, we play Bonkers by Dizzy Rascal all the way to Guerrilla Radio by Rage Against the Machine. That is like such a broad selection. We just play whatever we like. We're not constrained by any kind of genre. We just, whatever sounds good, wherever we have fun playing, like, we just go with it and play it.
What about the ladies, Nathan? You got sort of a reaction at that night at the concert. A lot of screaming fans.
Oh, God.
Not Glee fans, but you got a lot of them.
Oh, well, they're always there, which is good.
It's one of the upturns of it, is it?
Yeah. It'll certainly kind of encourage you anyway.
He has his own little fan club.
His own little fan club. Is there a lot of positivity out there amongst young people at the moment, Carl? Or is there a lot of issues that you're going through? Is it being reflected in the lyrics of your music? What you're going through at the moment? What you're feeling at the moment?
Well, not really. Our lyrics are kind of not about anything.
Yeah.
It's all kind of...
it helps, though.
It helps, yeah.
Definitely.
It helps. So if the lyrics are not about anything, can you tell me, are they about anything at all?
Kind of vaguely, like, but really,
Tell them, Fox.
yeah. It kind of varies. Like we there's nothing. Some bands you see in every.
Are you the
song,
songwriter? Are you?
Well, I wrote the one song that we have, but we.
So we've had one song so far.
Yeah, we have one song so far. We've got another one that's pretty much ready that we're playing for the first time tonight at our gig.
Talbot Hotel?
Yeah, Donald wrote that one.
Now you can give your gig a mention. What your first gig?
7:30 at the Talbot Hotel we're playing tonight.
What's it for? A special fundraiser for yourselves to get you to Dublin, is it?
Oh no, it's just a gig I'm organising that we're playing out along with 3 other bands and 2 acoustic acts, so it should be really good.
All right, listen, in terms of the overall view of the perception of teenagers and head shops and everything, are you guys able to sort of stay far away from that whole vibe? I mean, amongst your circle of friends, is it something that is popping?
Our group of friends, you see a lot of people like every weekend it's just, what are you going to do? Let's go out drinking. It's, we're not really that kind of group. Like, we're fairly
sensible,
good little boys at the moment. It's yeah. We're more like we put so much time into our music. It's kind of just it helps a lot.
It wouldn't like interest us that stuff.
Yeah,
that
we're capable of having a good time without just being ridiculous. Like
You're smiling, David. What do you say? What are you thinking?
Well, I'm kind of excluded from that statement.
All right, Trace, we want to get on and get as much support for this bunch of lads as possible. What do you suggest?
Well, one of the things that if everybody can do, part of this competition is that they have a MySpace page, and they have to try and get as many hits as possible on the MySpace page, because they're not just kind of judged on the performance and the song on the day, they're judged on the MySpace and the fundraiser and the whole aspect of the project. So that would be one thing, I suppose, is to push the MySpace. The MySpace is www.myspace.com.
Yeah.
IYMA Wexford 2010 at garageland.ie.
Okay, and you got to get support on that. We got to leave it there, lads.
Huge support on it, because the amount of hits make.
We're going to hear more from this band, Pulse. I'm sure of it. Go out there and do Wexford proud when you get to that competition. Fabulous prize, 10-track CD, and you get lots of advice from the likes of Hot Press and EMI and all those. Our thanks to all of you for joining us.
Thanks very much for having us.
Programme produced by Michael Sinnott, on sound Lee Hines, on research Heather Hadrell. I'm Alan Corcoran. We'll do it all again tomorrow between 10 and 12. Get out there and enjoy the sunshine.